It's go time in Mid-American Conference basketball as the Broncos season winds down. The Broncos picked up 2 wins at home, holding off Miami February 6th with a late second half push and 20 points from Reggie Jones. Then last Saturday, Thomas Wilder scored 19 and the Bronco defense held Ohio to just 60 points in a 9-point victory at University Arena. And Tuesday, the Broncos were on the road at Bowling Green looking for their 16th victory of the season. But on the night before Valentine's Day, it was a Western Michigan heartbreaker as the Falcons held off the Broncos, winning by 2. I'm Robin Hook. Coming up, head coach Steve Hawkins joins me for all the highlights on this edition of Bronco Review after this timeout.
Bronco Review is a production of Western Michigan University Athletics and WMU Media Services and is brought to you in part by Greenleaf Trust, financial security from generation to generation. Trust is in their name for a reason. They've earned it.
You may wonder how we pack all that great taste into just 96 calories. Well, that's a mystery you don't need to solve. You just get to enjoy. Spelled different because it's brewed different.
Being a member at Arbor Financial Credit Union is the relationships and personal attention you get from our helpful and knowledgeable staff. But we realize you don't always have time for that. With Arbor Financial's secure mobile app, you can quickly check your balance, pay a bill, deposit a check, or find an ATM. In between, well, everything else. Visit us online at arborfcu.org for more information. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here.
Are you considering home improvements? You should consider Blackberry.
Blackberry has completed several home improvement projects in our neighborhood, so when we were ready for 20 new replacement windows, we called Blackberry. They completed the project on time and their workmanship was outstanding. Our friends are amazed and we love the transformation of our home both inside and out with our new windows from Blackberry Home Improvement Specialists.
Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
When I grow up, I'm gonna redefine pizza. One that will change the history of pizza forever. A pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni. This is my dream, and I can do it. Because my mom and dad said I can accomplish anything. And I will do great things in life.
Sorry, kid, it's been done.
But my dream...
Introducing Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizza. A large pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for just $6.
Pizza, pizza.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Auto Group. We know that car buying is a journey, not just a destination. We know that we need to be there each step of the way for you through parts, sales, service, through your entire ownership experience. At Maple Hill Auto Group, we look at every customer not as a single purchase, but rather as a start to a journey that we hope spans generations. Maple Hill Auto Group, for a journey like no other.
Wilder back out to Davis for a triple at the top. It's good! Josh Davis hits a huge three, and the Broncos take the lead.
Josh Davis with one of his 3 triples in a victory over the Miami Redhawks at University Arena back on February the 6th. Western Michigan hosting 2 MAC East opponents, University Arena. The first up were the Miami Redhawks, and Hawk, that was a big victory for the Broncos. You had to come back late to do it.
Yeah, it was an outstanding win for us. I mean, against a really good basketball team. Miami's very much improved from last year. They've done a terrific job putting together a very young roster, but a very talented roster.
All right, here we go. University Arena and Western Michigan taking on the Miami Redhawks. You played them earlier and you beat them in Oxford, Ohio.
You know, this game was very similar, where Miami had control a little bit of it early on, and then later on we were able to make a push. In this ball game here, we got off to a decent start, but Miami was very good and hung with us, and it wasn't until later on that we were able to put it together. But I liked our energy in this ball game.
The team intros underway, and now here we go with some basketball, and the Broncos at home, and Hawk, you guys are tough to beat at University Arena. This was a battle right down to the wire.
It was in a physical game. You know, Miami forces you to play that way. They have outstanding talent. They've got great guard play. They've got good inside play, and then they play the game what I call the right way. There's a lot of There's a lot of sharing of the ball. There's some good man-to-man defense, and they'll hammer the ball inside, but they have some great guards too.
They have some of the top young players in the Mid-American Conference.
Yeah, Sabandi is an outstanding guard, and I mean they have guys all the way around. They kind of have it all, inside, outside. They run good stuff, and we needed a good offensive night to get this thing done.
Seth Dugan with the jam there as Broncos pick up 2 from the big fella, and he's been helping you out on both ends of the floor of late.
He has. I was just watching the clip of the cheerleaders there with the signs that say defense. That was kind of what I was thinking too at this point in time. Seth has been good for us. He's been coming along. We had to change his pattern. He's still dealing with the stress fracture, and that part of things has slowed him down, but he's doing a lot better now.
All right, Broncos with the basketball here and trying to hold off the Miami Redhawks. And once again, you get the jump shot from Reggie Jones, and he had a big game, 20 points in this one, huh?
Yeah, we needed this. I mean, Reg has been in a slump on and off throughout the year, and you know, he's one of those guys where some of the shots he takes, like this one right here, is I don't know if we want him to take that shot, and then all of a sudden it goes through, and you feel decent about it. But you know, he's a good, what I call a good shot, a tough shot taker and a tough shot maker.
He can certainly do that. Here we go with some more offense by the Broncos, and Thomas Wilder. He's your go-to guy, and he's got all the shots in his bag of tricks.
He has a little bit of everything, and it's so good to see him back on track now. He's shooting the ball well from 3. He's getting to the rim. He's got a lot in his game, and you know, he's our guy. I mean, he's our leader. There's no question about it, and we'll go to him in late game situations. I was actually late half situation, which he seems to hit a lot of.
He certainly finds a way to put the ball in the basket with the seconds ticking off late at halftime in particular. He's been unbelievable at that. He would finish with 12 points in this game, but you got some offense from some other guys like Josh Davis, who had 17, and there's Buster doing his thing at halftime, firing up the troops. And here we go with the second half at University Arena, the Broncos in Miami, and Reggie Jones again.
Yeah, I mean, we got off to a good start in the second half, and Josh, you mentioned Josh's name. You know, Josh is kind of he's one of the most improved players we've ever had here, from 1 year to the next. I mean, he's been working on his getting to the, I mean, a lot of people recognize what he's doing from the 3-point line, but he's been getting to the rim a lot more as well. And obviously the thing to see that's easy to see with him are the lob dunks.
Yeah, he can really do that, but he's also your leading rebounder as well.
That's a big part of things. Rebounding the ball, a lot of putbacks for him, and we got ourselves down 7 at this point in time in the game, and that's when we seem to turn it on. Our guys get challenged, and they'll respond to the challenge a lot. You know, I wish we had never got down 7 in the first place. But when we do, they seem to get it back.
I like Reggie's game when he's going downhill like he did on that previous basket. And here you go again with a takeaway, and Bryce Moore makes a tough shot.
Yeah, it was good. Our effort areas is what really picked up. You know, we started getting after it. Seth did a great job, you know, in staying in front of their guys, and that's not been an easy thing for him to do with the stress fracture.
He finished with 5 points, but just with his length right there makes a play.
Yeah, it was a big part of the game plan going in. It was a big part of the game plan going in to this game was our ball screen defense. They set a lot of ball screens, and our big guys have to sit down and really be active with their defense and try and get deflections.
Here he gets a tip and puts back his own miss after Reggie took it the length of the floor. And the Broncos rallying back here at home against the Miami Redhawks in a really tight game here late in the contest.
You know, I thought we were good situationally. You know, we did a nice job with our out-of-bounds plays, what I call the special teams, free throw situations, out-of-bounds plays. We got some key steals, again, off of our defense being pretty active and with a lot of hands and deflections.
Sharing the ball, getting steals, getting to the rim, and scoring the baskets there late in the game when it really matters. And Here's Thomas Wilder with a little spin move, and down it goes.
Yeah, we have to put Thomas in situations where, we had to change it midway through the year to get him some different looks, where we use him inside ball screens, we use him in ball screens up top, we use him coming off of the ball at times as well. And you see the excitement out of Seth there after a good defensive play.
All right, the Bronco fans were in it, and they really help you here late in these games when it's on the line.
There's just no place I'd rather be on game night. I love University Arena. On game night, it's a terrific place to be, a great atmosphere. Our fans are knowledgeable.
And they're right on top of the action, too. There's not a bad seat in University Arena. You're right on top of the game.
Yeah, right on top of it. And it's always 70 degrees and sunny, even in February. Just a great place to be.
And Western Michigan gets the victory 68-64. The Broncos hold off the Miami Redhawks February the 6th at University Arena. Next up, the Ohio Bobcats. We'll have those highlights when we return on Bronco Review.
You trust Dunchie Body and Frame for all your collision repair work, but they offer so much more, like paintless dent repair, brakes and wheel alignment, and perfect paint matching. Dunchie also works with all insurance companies to make sure your vehicle is restored to pre-accident condition. So for personal service and high-quality workmanship, call Dunchie Body and Frame at 375-2100 or visit their website, dunchiebody.com. Dunchie Body and Frame, part of your community since 1973.
Whether it's your knee, back, or wrist, a small pain can be a big problem that affects everything you do. Ascension care teams at Borgias take the time to listen, because listening to you helps us see your whole picture. More conversation, more back and forth, more questions and answers. That's what helps us understand all aspects of you and your life. Find an orthopedic doctor who is right for you at borgias.com/orthopedics.
The people who accomplish so much are always striving to do even more. Now, with our help, they will. It's time for more.
At Galesburg Ford, we all agree we love football.
And I like the Honolulu blue and silver. Brown and gold all the way. I kind of like purple.
We may all cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal, and that's to put you in the right car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle, now you can score your next vehicle at Galesburg Ford. Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
Choosing your home isn't easy. This is where your kids will draw on the walls, where the people you love will gather to laugh and cry. It's a big decision, which is why choosing your mortgage partner should be easy. With low rates and quick turnaround, Arbor Financial Credit Union can create a customized mortgage solution that is right for you. Visit us at arborfcu.org to find out more. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here.
Reggie Jones up the baseline. Oh, and Reggie throws it down with a Tommy Hawk jam. Thunderous dunk by Reggie up the right baseline, and he hammered it.
Reggie Jones throws one down. The Broncos against the Ohio Bobcats in Western Michigan would go on to win this game over Ohio, and it was another tough battle. But Hawk, in this game, you did it with your defense.
Yeah, our defense was outstanding because our offense was off. We had some really good shots, really good looks at the basket early in the game, and just missed them. I thought we ran good offense, but it doesn't look like good offense when the ball's not going through the basket. And this game here, our defense really pulled us through.
Ohio had come off a game that they won, and when they scored 99 points in their previous game, and you hold them to 60.
Yeah, it was. I thought our defense was very active. And we were able to play ball screens well. They have some outstanding players as well. Dardis for them was coming off a game where he scored 38 and had hit 10 threes. That got our attention in a hurry. And then Laster can really shoot the ball. Gavin Block is an outstanding small forward for them. very active, one of the smartest players in the league. Just a good all-around basketball team that's really been bitten by the injury bug.
How about that move by Thomas Wilder? He's a magician down there, the way he finds little creases to get to the rim.
Only 2 opportunities left for our fans to be able to watch that, because he is something else. We're going to miss him, but I'm excited about having him for the rest of the season, because you're right. I mean, he is a magician down there and can do a lot of things with the basketball.
He's closing in on 2,000 career points, and he's done them all as a Bronco, and what a tremendous player and a great person too.
As good as he is as a player, he's even a better person. To be around him every day, he's involved in the community, he's involved in his church. He's just a terrific human being, and one of the hardest workers we've ever had.
Got some balance in this game too. A lot of guys factoring in the scoring, but as we said, it was the defense really that set the tone for this one. But here's Reggie Jones going downhill, and he is a load for defensive players trying to stop when he's doing that kind of stuff.
That's a big guy coming at you when he's going downhill. And then when he's persistent like this, he gets a chance to go to the free throw line. But that is that's Earl Campbell kind of stuff going downhill when he has the ball.
All right, Western Michigan and the Ohio Bobcats. It was a low-scoring first half, 26-21 at the break. Hawk, you guys had the lead. You led most of the way in this game.
We did. We were kind of like, well, we're baseball fans here, Robin. You know that. We were kind of like a pitcher without his good stuff this particular day. We just had to grind our way through it and try and get some ground balls. Because we weren't striking out anybody. There were no knockout punches thrown in this game.
Yeah, you only shot 37%, yet you still found a way to win. They shot 43%, but they didn't go off from the 3 line like they can do.
No, we were able to take away the 3-point line, and then we were able to get to the free throw line ourselves. Those ended up being pretty big things for us as it turned out.
Yep, they only shot 9 free throws in this game and made 5 of them. The Broncos with the lead at the half, as you could see, 26-21, try to hold off Ohio and win back-to-back games at University Arena. And now we go to the second half, and there's Austin Lee, our cameraman, joining the dance team for a little routine.
Well, I see the TV crew has got to give a little love to their own folks here. That's. I hope everybody's TV's still working at home.
Here we go, second half, and Josh Davis with the steal, and he goes to the hoop and draws a foul, and that had to hurt, but he got right back up and continued to play. And you said it earlier in the show, he's been a difference maker for your team. What a turnaround season for him. He might be comeback player of the year in the MAC.
Yeah, he's done terrific. All year long. He's for a guy that really struggled last year, not as much as freshman year, but really struggled last year to gain his confidence. So the way he's playing right now has been great to see.
All right, and he can get up on the glass and rebound. He plays defense well. And here's the jam by Reggie Jones at the baseline.
I think a lot of our guys were expecting Reggie to make the pass there because Bryce was open up top, and then when he went baseline, he was able to get all the way to the rim and get that one off, and everybody forgave him for not passing the ball.
Had a lot of great shooters in the Meyer Shopping Cart shootout this year too, huh? Maybe we can get some of those guys down the road.
If we play more offensive games like we did in this one, we ought to bring the scholarship papers right out to the table and have a sign up like an autograph session.
Here's Seth with a putback, and he just makes so much of a difference when he's able to get in there and give Drake a break because he's so long. Just standing down there has an impact in the game.
Sheer size. And again, I feel so bad for him, and it's hurt us this year when he went down. He was playing some really, really good basketball coming into the season, and then of course he had the stress fracture that he felt really from game 1 on in South Carolina. We had to shut him down through the first semester, and then we've been able to come back, and we've been slowly getting him back, and he's made a real difference in the last 3 or 4 games.
Bryce Moore at the free throw line, and now a steal by Western Michigan. There's some more of your defense, and Thomas Wilder goes coast to coast and then kicks it back. and Reggie sticks the triple.
You know, I think we caused 20 turnovers in this game. One of the areas we've done a terrific job with is taking care of the ball. Our turnover margin is #1 in the league right now, and so we're taking care of the ball. We're causing a lot of turnovers. Our opponents are shooting the ball a little bit better than I would like them to, but we are getting a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, turnovers are a key stat in any sport. And you hear a lot about it in football, but it's just as impactful in the game of basketball.
Well, to use a football term, especially the live ball turnovers, those are what we call turnovers for touchdowns. There's not a lot you can do something about because those turnovers can get you buckets on the other end in a hurry.
And the Broncos go on to victory 69-60 over the Ohio Bobcats at University Arena. Next up, a road trip to Bowling Green. We'll talk about that next when we return on Bronco Review after this timeout.
Maple Hill is proud to be a Subaru dealer. Subaru, it is like no other because of the 35 miles per gallon that you get in the summer and the all-wheel drive in the winter, the 5-star crash test ratings, the recommendations year after year from the best consumer magazines out there. Own it and you'll say, I love my Subaru. At Maple Hill Subaru, it is a journey like no other.
A part of being a member at Arbor Financial Credit Union is the relationships and personal attention you get from our helpful and knowledgeable staff. But we realize you don't always have time for that. With Arbor Financial's secure mobile app, you can quickly check your balance, pay a bill, deposit a check, or find an ATM. In between, well, everything else. Visit us online at arborfcu.org for more information. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here.
Does your home need a facelift? You should call BlackBerry. For over 35 years, BlackBerry's been improving the look of homes throughout West Michigan with new roofing and siding. Right now, save 50% off the installation of new roofing and siding from BlackBerry, featuring the Owens Corning Duration Shingle and Mastic Vinyl Siding. 50% off installation of roofing and siding and pay no interest for 18 months. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
UVerse gives you a whole bunch of on-demand TV shows and movies. Let's get started.
Well, how many is a whole bunch? As many as Xfinity?
I swear you're gonna love it.
That didn't really answer my question.
Over 5,000 on demand.
Well, Xfinity On Demand gives us over 30,000.
We'll set it up for you.
Don't settle for UVerse. Get over 5 times more on-demand TV shows and movies on TV with Xfinity from Comcast.
Caesars has introduced the extra most bestest pizza, a large pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for $6. This affects the pizza economy, causing demand for Little Caesars to skyrocket and employment to enter a pizza boom. Where will Little Caesars get all these new employees? Oh, that's where.
Get the new Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizza, a large pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for just $6.
Pizza. There's Reggie on the run. He's going to go the length of the floor, lays it up. No good. Tipped up by Dugan. No good. Seth got his own bench and put it back up and in off the window.
Well, after 2 home wins over Miami and Ohio, it was on the road to Bowling Green for a Tuesday night game with the Bowling Green Falcons. And the Broncos had a double-digit lead but couldn't hold on as Bowling Green rallied back to win it. Final was 83-81, Hawk. They hit 3 free throws late to seal it.
Yeah, I'd rather talk about the first 2 games that we talked about than this one here. We just didn't close. We had the opportunity to do so, regardless of some of the things that happened late. We just didn't get it done. A couple offensive rebounds we let up late. Missed front end of a 1-on-1. Could have done a little bit better in the last couple of minutes.
Broncos shot the ball well in this one, shot 51%, had 4 in double figures, but they fall 83-81 to the Falcons. We'll come back and talk about the next opponent for Western Michigan, Northern Illinois, up next. Now a timeout on Bronco Review.
Staying with a standard checking account isn't much different than stashing your money in a piggy bank. A momentum checking account from Arbor Financial Credit Union is like strapping a rocket to your piggy bank and launching it to higher earnings. With momentum checking, the more you use your debit card, the more interest you can earn. Up to 4% APY on balances up to $15,000. Visit arborfcu.org to find out more. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here.
Whether it's your knee, back, or wrist, a small pain can be a big problem that affects everything you do. Ascension Care Teams at Borgias take the time to listen, because listening to you helps us see your whole picture. More conversation, more back and forth, more questions and answers. That's what helps us understand all aspects of you and your life. Find an orthopedic doctor who is right for you at borgias.com/orthopedics.
At Galesburg Ford, we're getting geared up for fall. So if your goal is to be driving a new car,
rush on down to Galesburg Ford.
You can't afford to pass up these great deals on a new car or truck at Galesburg Ford. New 2018 models are arriving daily. Come out and visit us at Galesburg Ford. We're located 1 mile north of I-94, exit 85, halfway between Kalamazoo and Battle Creek. When it comes to your next vehicle, our team has you covered at Galesburg Ford.
not too far for your next car.
I'm Carter Osterhaus. You're gonna love banking with Lake Michigan Credit Union. It's the one place where you'll always get great rates and the best service. Take advantage of Lake Michigan Credit Union's max equity loans. It's the perfect way to affordably finance home improvements, repairs, and new appliances using the equity in your home. Anyone can open an account. I did. Lake Michigan Credit Union, the best place for your money.
Free, Wilder inside. Brandon Johnson for the dunk. A great look by Wilder to Brandon for the dunk with 1 second on the shot clock.
Next up for the Broncos, a Saturday road game at Northern Illinois in the MAC West Division, and hockey beat the Huskies earlier in the season, but it's always a battle when the Broncos play Northern Illinois.
They play so hard, Robin. I mean, they were coming off of, the team beat Buffalo. They were at that point in time, what would have been the 12th team if the seeds had come out that day, and they beat the number 1 seed in Buffalo. An outstanding team led by Eugene German, one of the best guards in the league.
Should be a good matchup when Western Michigan takes on Northern Illinois Saturday in DeKalb. Coming up next week, Coach Andy Murray will be back as we recap a weekend series against the number 2 ranked St. Cloud Huskies. For Coach Hawkins and our staff, I'm Robin Hook. Thanks for watching. See you next week on Bronco Review.